I know you said you just got into it about a year ago, but do you go into it as a single player or do you run with a squad when you play?
Both. I like playing by myself. Sometimes I, challenge myself to get my game a little.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives. The week is starting off right. Monday night. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nemhard to his side. And it's Walker in at the 3 spot. And for the Nets, they've got Trae Young. Also Doherty out there. And it's Larson in at the 4. Hey, Clark, in tonight's game, what are you watching closely?
Well, the thing that jumps out at me, Kevin, is the guard matchup. I mean, both teams have tremendous backcourts, and I really think whoever is able to win or control that battle is going to win the game.
So the Indiana Pacers able to put the first points up on the board. They double him with Siakam. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Halliburton finds Walker, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Halliburton all about getting his teammates open looks. Does such a great job with his unselfishness making the pass.
And here's Doherty for 3. The rebound by Turner. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for Indiana. Halliburton passes to Turner. Brooklyn with the rebound. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Yeah, and those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything going against you. Very frustrating.
Nemhard. No good on the triple. For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Shot's good by Walker.
And Walker with the size and strength to straight up move you out of his way.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to catch up with Brooklyn's head coach. We talked about the challenge of game planning for Tyrese Halliburton. The coach said we have to stay in front of him. The second he gets a step on us, that's when it's kind of pick your poison with him. If our guys stay in front of him, I think we should be fine. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Halliburton for 3. Thomas grabs the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Tyrese Halliburton is flat out special, Clark. Yeah, you say it all the time. He is an absolute machine on offense.
He really is an orchestrator, a maestro of platinum-level capability. His turnover numbers, outstanding. He's a guy that flirts with the 50, 40, 90 shooting splits and is going to lead the league in assists. I think a better part of his career going forward. That's how good he is.
The rebound by Halliburton.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Turner. That's good. It's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got 3 assists in the game. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. This their first chance this season playing the Pacers. Bobby Toppin's checked in for Turner. He's been on fire lately. Let's take a look at your Eastern Conference Player of the Week, Tyrese Halliburton.
Well, you just look at the scoring he's provided and the numbers he has put up, and it's a no-brainer. Rarely does someone carry an offense this much and not walk away with some form of hardware for their effort.
Now, here is Young. Hasn't made one yet. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
From 3 of 4 to start, young fella came to play.
Halliburton feeling it out a bit. It's tipped. In transition, here come the Nets. Here's Doherty. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Pacers. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Yeah, in that one, they just locked it down defensively. Challenged shots and really protected the rim.
Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit. Getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
Here's Young following the score by Indiana. Doherty outside. Lock at 6. Shoots over Nembhard. Doherty, no luck.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Now, Nembhard coming off a solid outing against Cleveland. Count that one from Toppin.
Well, making threes is vital for Toppin. Developing his stretch big skill.
Nets trail by 9. Doherty outside. Here's Larson. That's good, and it's Doherty with the assist.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Here's Halliburton. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Cleveland. Sinks the three-pointer. Toppin's got 6 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Nets shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. Kept alive, Larson. Outside for Thomas. Here's the 3. Pacers with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Siakam. Off with the layup.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Young. He can't get that one to fall. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. To the middle. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Attacking the rack to great effect.
And not hesitating at all to pound it inside here early.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Indiana.
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys. Lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
And the dunk by Hachimura.
Quick hands that time. Get Halliburton the orange. And a smart playmaker like him knows what to do with it when he has it.
52 seconds left in the first. Here's Boston. He's covered by Halliburton. Here's Claxton. And that one goes long.
Boy, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Out to the right wing. Here's Hachimura. And the Pacers another 3.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
Missed inside. And so it's Indiana in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll return shortly. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And quite a position here for the Pacers to be in. What do you guys think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Nets trail by 16. We've got Johnson. Nicholas Claxton out there with Whitehead. And it's Clowney in at the 4 slot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Now here's Johnson. Still yet to score. Austin, no good.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor. and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. As a result, they've got a big lead.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Claxton. Knocked away. 14 feet away. Hachimura grabs the miss.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Halliburton in the corner. Acton Emhard. Pass to Neesmith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Nembhard. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
With the fadeaway. It's rebounded by Indiana. The pass to Barnett. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Austin the pass to Whitehead. Johnson with it. Neesmith covering. Bucket is good. Johnson's got his first basket of the night.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. Greg, every year injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
Some changes here for the Pacers. Miles Turner is checked in for Barnett. Toppin comes in for Rui Hachimura. And Jarris Walker's subbed in for Aaron Neesmith. Turner against Turner. Outside Turner. Dishes it to Toppin. Pass to Halliburton. The tray gets the three-pointer to fall. Halliburton's got 5 points so far.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. To the paint. Young with the ball. 20 points for him last game against Chicago.
And one of the big ways he came through was at the foul line. They couldn't contain him. He was equally effective at scoring baskets as well as getting to the line.
Lets the three fly. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Clark, when you think of siblings who have played in the NBA, the Lopez brothers and now the Toppin brothers come to mind.
Can only imagine how cool a feeling that is to be able to play in the NBA with your brother. It's a dream come true for anybody to get to the highest level of pro basketball. And then to have a couple of players from the same family doing it together? Come on, man. Doesn't get any better than that.
And the shot goes in. Walker's got his third bucket of the night.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. they've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
The net shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. Here's Doherty. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
And Toppin throws it down.
So quick off the floor, Obi Toppin.
Here's Young. Still scoreless. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Thomas surveying the D. A three-pointer off the mark.
Oh, man, still a goose egg for him in the scoring column.
Second quarter.
Now, here is Halliburton. He's got 5. The shot by Turner, no good. In transition, here come the Nets. Here's Young. That's good, and it's Doherty with the assist. Young's got his first basket.
He's really clever with the basketball. Young's so advanced offensively. Excellent pull-up jumper there.
Halliburton passes to Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
And so it's Young who brings it up for Brooklyn. Down low. And it's Turner finishing it off.
And hard to miss the wide open man that time. Kudos to Young for finding him.
And here's Halliburton. He's in rare territory with those scoring numbers. It's not often we talk about a player averaging over 35 points a game. And for the Nets, their shooting in the second quarter has been pretty embarrassing, just 27%. Doherty in the post. Ahmad covering. No, once again, for the 7th time in 7 shots, he is still an 0-4. Halliburton against Young. Here's Nembhard. And again, it's Indiana.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Halliburton against Young. Shoots from the right block, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
This is his first free throw of the game. First free throw is good.
You love the seemingly endless energy that Halliburton gives his team. Always pushing himself to deliver his best effort on every play, every day.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. So he gets them both. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Siakam. And the layup's good off the glass. Siakam's got 7 points.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
It'll count. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far it hasn't been close. Indiana out in front, delivering the blowout. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Pascal. The identity of this team is at the defensive end. So how satisfying is it to lock them down like you did in the first half?
It's great. I mean, we're a defensive team first, and I mean, that's what I like about our team, and the fact that we just go out there, get steals and get easy buckets on the other end. It's always great to play good defense.
Yeah, that's what you guys do. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. So far, a pretty lopsided game, but still one half to play. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. So it's Indiana who's out on top at the half. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, give us your take.
They're getting into the lane whenever they want, getting some high percentage looks. I don't see the coaching staff switching up too much. Keep it simple. Force your opponent to adapt to you.
And over to Shaq now, your take on the Nets.
Well, they're not finding good shots, and that starts with their ball movement. Too much hero basketball. They need to sharpen up the attack. More motion, quick cuts, get the ball inside. There's no way they're coming back with that type of play.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Here's Doherty. Scoreless thus far. On the court right now for the Pacers. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Walker in at the 3, the small forward.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated in stride.
Young against Halliburton. To the inside. Now Doherty. And it's sent back by Turner.
Man, the defense of Turner is astounding. I mean, he positioned himself well to come up with a lot of blocks. Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Now here's Turner. With his average of more than 32 points a game, he's giving opponents nightmares with his firepower.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
Here's Young. It's Thomas outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Thomas got himself on the board with 3 there.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
90 seconds now into the second half. Inside, here's Vujanic. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
You know, a stellar floor general. Young has that uncanny ability to find his guys at the right time.
We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
Here's Doherty following the score by Miles Turner. And Doherty kicks to Thomas. Shot clock at 6. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Thomas got his second bucket of the night.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
To the inside. Back to Halliburton. Launches it. The shot, no good.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Doherty the pass to Young. Outside Thomas. Over Walker. Rejected by Walker.
An impactful defender. The young forward Walker is good at reading shooters and just stifling their offense.
And so Young will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Thomas, no good.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
In transition, here come the Nets. Pull up Shea. Rejected by Walker. To the paint. Here's Halliburton. And finished off by Halliburton.
How about Halliburton? Fella going right to the rim, sneak dunking on that attack. Impressive.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Violation.
And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Pascal Siakam.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Now, here's Walker. He has 6. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Walker's got 9.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Halliburton finds Walker. Back to Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Now, here is Young. Great numbers on a nightly basis as he averages over 24 points a game. Here's Thomas. They grab their own miss. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pacers?
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
And the thing I've seen that I've really been impressed by is they've gotten everybody involved, unselfishly making that extra pass, getting that ball to the right guy at the right time for the good shot.
And that one misses. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Barnett, he's checked in for Turner. Toppin comes in for Pascal Siakam. Hachimura, he's checked in for Walker. And it's Neesmith in for Andrew Nembhard. And the second free throw, good. Indiana's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Halliburton outside. Passes to Neesmith. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Neesmith has got 5 points so far. The Nets have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Austin the pass to Claxton. Pacers with the rebound. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, if you want to win, of course, playing both ends of the floor is essential. Former Defensive Player of the Year Draymond Green says, we've seen teams for years make the mistake of thinking they can put a great offense out there and win. You run up against a team that's just competent offensively, but they play defense, you're going to lose. Kevin?
You got the 1-2 punch as Draymond talks about. Man, that is something tough to get by. DA thanks. It's the Nets now. The Pacers making the shot. Here's Boston. And again, no good by Brooklyn. For Indiana, they've gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. Very strong. Pass to Neesmith. Shoots the 3. And Indiana, another 3.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Here's Boston. Still without a basket. To the middle. Here's Vujanic. And that one is stuffed right through.
You can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
Now, here's Toppin. 10 points for him.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
On the wing, Johnson. He's covered by Hachimura. Johnson with the bounce pass. Here's Whitehead. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Just 4 to shoot. And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Substitutions on the court.
Indiana's gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. McConnell with it. Fires for 3. Toppin can't get it to go. Down low. Here's Whitehead. And that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. And so it's Indiana enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We come back right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. We've got Whitehead. Turner is out there with Cameron Johnson. And it's Robinson Earl in at the power forwards position. So that's the Nets 5. McConnell kicks to Hachimura. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. 7 points here for Rui Hachimura.
Hachimura was hoping the ball would come his way, and he was ready.
Whitehead passes to Johnson. Here's Boston. Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. You think fans like that?
It's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, doesn't it feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all?
And there it is for him. Hachimura's got 4 points now in the quarter. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. The pass to Boston. Outside Turner. Shoots from the line, and that's good for 2.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area. Really keeps the defense honest.
And I tell you what, guys, I mean, with this combination of size and touch, he's a real threat from mid-range.
Here's McConnell. After the basket by Brooklyn, Boston grabs the miss. Here's Whitehead. It's rebounded by Indiana. That's tipped. Hachimura the pass to Barnett. Here's McConnell. Buries the long-range jumper. McConnell's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Nets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. It's stolen by Hachimura. To the inside. And McConnell gets it to go.
Good look from Hachimura there, feeding the open man.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Pass to Robinson Earl. Here's Whitehead going inside, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And so it's Indiana with it, following the bucket by the Nets.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Here's Boston. Outside Turner. Passes it to Boston. And a miss there on the triple. For Indiana, they've gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Neesmith up top, covered by Johnson. A nice shot by Neesmith.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Here's Boston. So, Greg, you played the point. And create a player, if you had to pick a different position to play, which would it be?
Ooh, good question, Kevin. Probably small forward, wing. I'd like to be a fearsome finisher who can soar and dunk over everybody.
Here's Barnett. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got his third assist on the night.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
The Nets have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6.
And that's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
Both teams will make substitutions. That'll be a 5-second call.
Yeah, another turnover. The guys on the whole, I think they've done a great job of running their offense without too many miscues.
Andrew Nembhard's checked in for the Pacers. Here's Boston. He's covered by Halliburton. Whitehead passes to Boston. From the top of the key. And again, no good by Brooklyn. To the paint. And Neesmith with the slam.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Here's Larson.
Last 2 minutes to play. Fourth quarter.
Looking to end the run. The rebound by Halliburton. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. And over the last 2 years, Clark, we have seen an explosion of talent from Canada.
Tell you what, you go back to the mid-2000s, Steve Nash is winning those back-to-back MVPs. That's certainly part of it, but I really think a generation of players picked up the game, seeing guys like Steve Nash, and then the influx of great Canadian collegiate players going on to NBA success has certainly continued to keep that pipeline going.
Here's Johnson after Indiana gets the 3.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
And right from the get-go, they stood out as the better team. Their hunger to dominate and play for each other was outstanding for the Pacers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in the men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins. And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Tyrese Halliburton.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
There's 42 seconds left in the fourth. Brooklyn with the ball. Now, here's Johnson. Lets it fly. That shot, no good. And here's Halliburton. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound. Here's Barnett. Back to Hachimura. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that about does it for the final game of the NBA regular season. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you later.